Hey all, DB here with my first impression video for you today. Now I'm gonna start this impression off by saying I can see why Attack on Titan has become such a hard and fast popular series. Before watching this episode, I was very skeptical to why it was so popular. I read some of the manga and, to be honest, it didn't pique my interest. The manga isn't in the style of art that appeals to me, and the way the Titans look, they looked kind of off and kind of funny to me, rather than the evil and menacing look they have in the anime. Now there is a lot of hype going around talking about whether or not anime is going to become mainstream because of the diverse Attack on Titan fanbase. Now I'd like to counter this by saying this kind of popularity has happened before. Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, any long-running anime had a very, very, very big audience at the start of the series. Now this is not to say that every series that has a long-running anime is a very popular one. It just means they had a good fan base and they have a consistent fan base. But I'd like to say that Attack on Titan is one of the first animes that hasn't done all too well in Japan, but exploded in the West. It seems like there has been this blossoming of anime favoritists, or people that like to call themselves anime nerds, but really, they can't call themselves an otaku until they've watched every single anime out there, or at least more than just Attack on Titan. But back to the point. I'd like to say that this kind of popularity has happened before, and with every long-running series, it's gonna have some popularity, but eventually it will fall down and it's gonna go back to how it was always. And that's why I'm not afraid of anime becoming mainstream. But hey, if it does, more anime gets pumped out faster, which is a bonus. But if it doesn't, I get to stay the unique little weirdo that I've always been. Now back to Attack on Titan. I'd like to say I didn't have high expectations for the first episode. The manga seemed dram and the hype deterred me from watching it. But I thought, hey, why don't I jump the bandwagon while it's still going, instead of after it's died down? And I'm not disappointed I did. The first episode was high quality work. The plot is nicely explained, so I'll let you watch the first episode instead of explaining the plot here. The characters are likable and determined. They are definite foils of each other. But there is some gore in this episode, so I'm gonna say that it's not a shonen friendly series. Unless you're okay with scarring yourself at a young age, then go on ahead. Now, the style in the anime, in my opinion, is quite an improvement. It seems as though the animators have improved upon an already well-done manga. Their proportions seem to be more correct, and the facial shapes seem less stretched and more realistic. The Titans, coupled with the amazingly done soundtrack, gave me shivers. I'm going to be eternally haunted by the creepy-ass smiles of the Titans as they devour the humans. And I have to say, the Spider-Man-esque fighting style at the beginning of the episode was awesome. Now, if the rest of the series proved to be this good, then you can call me an Attack on Titan fan. The next time I hope to post a review of this anime, hopefully I'm going to give it as good as a rating as I'm going to give this first episode. A 5 out of 5 hearts. This is an amazingly well put together, original storyline, there's smooth animation, and enough material to put you on the verge of crying within 15 minutes. And that's all I have to say about my first impression of Attack on Titan. I hope you all enjoyed this video, subscribe if you liked it, and leave a comment on what you'd like to see next. Talk to you all next time. DB out.